What is going on, guys? SageArtz here, and today we are not here with chapter 203 spoilers since that'll be dropping next week. So just to fill the gap and just to see what everybody's thoughts are a few days after chapter 202 officially dropped, I thought that today I'd release a prediction video for chapter 203. So will this be something I do regularly on the channel? I don't know. I guess that's up to you guys. If we can get 50 likes within the first 24 hours of this video being released, then I guess I could incorporate this after my weekly spoiler videos. But anyway, let's get right into the video. So with chapter 202, we had some interesting developments in the story. Nezuko, who has been turned back into a human, was desperately trying to prevent Tanjiro from harming anyone, and so were the other Slayers. Tanjiro ended up getting a taste of Nezuko's blood, and he was also releasing blood demon arts. And we also had Kanao inject Tanjiro with medicine to turn him back into a human. After using her Breath of Flower's final form, she was just barely able to accomplish this without being killed. And with the final panel, we have Tanjiro looking kinda distraught in his demon form. At least that's how it looked to me. With how things turned out after Tanjiro got turned into a demon, with him not escaping immediately and his sun immunity, I think it's safe to say that this change in the story will finish fairly soon, and it won't be dragged out how most of us thought it would be. And this is just further supported by the fact he's now been injected with medicine by Kanao. However, it's definitely still possible for the medicine to be ineffective against Tanjiro, and that he won't be turned into a human directly through the medicine. There'll be other factors present. Because now that Tanjiro is essentially a better version of Muzan, with the fact that he's a Breath of the Sun user, immune to the sun, and is a demon, I'm sure that in chapter 203 there will only be a handful of routes that can be taken. There's no way to kill Tanjiro because he's immune to the sun, and the Nichiren blades have no use on him anymore. So this means that Tanjiro is either going to kill everyone in the vicinity, or he comes back to his senses and becomes a human. And even I don't think that Gotoge would be foolish enough to kill everyone, because that would just be a horrible ending without any real closure or value. So it has to be the latter, with Tanjiro becoming a human, or the beginning of this process. In chapter 203, I'm sure that Nezuko's blood that Tanjiro consumed, alongside with the medicine which, as stated by Shinobu, was made from wisteria flower, will merge together and open up an opportunity for Tanjiro to regain his self-control. And it's very likely that soon we will find out that after Nezuko had been transformed into a human again, her blood now has special properties. The comments by Giyu in chapter 202 of why aren't you attacking Nezuko even though she's bleeding right in front of you and you got a taste of her blood, kinda supports this. He also said that Tanjiro, are you fighting it? I must get him to return to himself, but can even I achieve such a miracle? Which just suggests that this is what's going to happen in chapter 203, because Giyu was completely bent on killing Tanjiro until he realized that there was literally no way to do it. Like, he didn't even think, as soon as Tanjiro turned into a demon, can I turn him back into a human? The first thing he thought was, can I kill him before he kills anyone else? But obviously now that he can't do that because Tanjiro's completely immune to everything they can do, he's now thinking, is there a way for me to turn him back into a human, because Tanjiro's potentially fighting it from what he's seeing. So I definitely do think that chapter 203 will be the start of Tanjiro fighting to gain control again, but he definitely won't turn back into a human by next chapter through the means of the medicine and Nezuko's blood. Because with Tanjiro essentially being Muzan, it just doesn't make sense for this medicine to be the only factor in him turning back into a human. And with the perspective of Tanjiro we got to see through Kanao's final form of him being enveloped by Muzan cells, I'm sure that we're going to get the Muzan Tanjiro confrontation next week, or at least the beginning of it. And hopefully in later chapters Yoriichi as well, hopefully through an external factor that we aren't aware of yet, since Yoriichi was a very tragic character in the series, so I know a lot of people speculated he might get a part to play with the complete elimination of Muzan and the demons, since he failed all those years ago. But one can only hope. But I definitely do see that next week Tanjiro will be fighting to actually get his self-control back, and that he will confront Muzan for sure. So we have a lot to look forward to next week, and these were just my thoughts and predictions for how chapter 203 will unravel, and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. As I said in the start, if we get 50 likes in the first 24 hours, I might start making this a regular thing where we can all properly share our thoughts after the official chapter release. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.